Hello and welcome to the Counterman Education Center. I'm here with Eric today and we're going to talk about a subject that can stop you in your tracks. Wheel speed sensors on your vehicle. Eric, ABS, wheel speed sensors, I get questions about it all the time. What can you tell us about ABS wheel speed sensors?
Well, obviously a critical part for anti-lock braking systems and traction control systems. There's two main types of sensors, a passive sensor and an active sensor. The passive sensor is basically, you've seen CV shafts that have like a toothed ring on the end. You can see it's visible. The passive sensor basically sits close to that ring, and that ring alters the magnetic field that's generated by the magnet in that sensor. And it sends a sine wave, almost a curvy signal back to the control unit. Creates a small amount of voltage, and that's the signal that's sent to the ABS or traction control unit. The active sensors are what are being used a lot more common, and they operate there's north-south magnets in the wheel bearing itself. The active sensors require power to operate. So they're more precise, and it creates like a square signal if you look at it on an oscilloscope. So it's like an on-off signal, and they're more precise, more accurate, and they work better at lower speeds. So we've really transitioned to that because they're much more accurate, and it can register wheel speed a lot lower than the traditional passive sensor.
So when you're working on that, what type of equipment do you use to diagnose a wheel speed sensor problem?
A scan tool is where you always start because you can see the signal coming from the sensor and you can see if it's registering at the proper speed. But you can also use a digital multimeter to check the voltage output of the sensor itself.
Okay, I know at the counter a lot of people talk to me and I'll talk to them about a wheel speed sensor and they'll say, no, it's my traction control system. And I think you said a very important thing. They work hand in hand, if you will, because the traction control system uses data from that sensor to decide what the traction control system is going to use. So the systems are really, they work together.
Absolutely, you're kind of all in one these days.
Okay, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you next time on the Counterman Education Center.